Come through 2024. Jeremy Allen Robinson and Tamar Esteen Braxton. What? Thank you for the person who referenced Cobb County. Hold on. We got it, guys. Somebody said, Fran, your researching skills are unmatched. Okay, thank you. Here we go right here. Jeremy Allen Robinson. So it was damn, it's been filed for a minute. Girl, it's been filed since April 5th. Divorce, dissolution. Okay, here we go. Ooh. Hold on, guys. Let me just make sure I'm not showing anything I'm not supposed to show because, girl, baby. Okay. Let me make sure. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. Y'all want to go for hours and hours and hours. Is that what it is? Y'all, how long have we been on? Oh, we've been 2 hours. Okay. We're not too far gone. Okay. Baby. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Are the likes in a good place? Oh, y'all been hitting on that like button now. Thank you. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Okay, let's read the complaint. Watermarks images will be removed when purchased. Okay, we're gonna do the ghetto. If you guys want me to purchase, I will, but we're just going to read it ghetto style for right now. Okay. Okay. Let's get into it. You guys want to read this? Girl, let's see what's going on here. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. Okay, hold on. Girl, that quick. That quick. Okay. Jeremy Allen Robinson Movant. Okay, so he's the interested party. That's what that means. Tamar Esteen Braxton. Come now, Jeremy Robinson, pro se, means he's representing himself, and files his petition of divorce brought against Tamar Esteen Braxton, and hereby files this petition for divorce without minor children, and in furtherance, therefore, shows this honorable court the following: subject matter jurisdiction. The petitioner has been a resident of the state of Georgia for 6 months immediately prior to this action. Atlanta man with money in Buckhead is an automatic red flag. Venue, the respondent is a resident of Cobb County and is subject to jurisdiction. Overtime checker. Thank you. Okay. Services of process. The respondent can be served within Cobb County, but has indicated a waiver of service will be signed. Dates of marriage. The parties were lawfully married on February 4th. Damn, Tamar. Damn. You guys got married on February 4th, 2024, and the parties separated on or about March 21st. Y'all didn't make it 6 weeks and have remained in a true state of separation since that date. The parties do not have any minor children together. Baby. The parties have entered into a verbal settlement agreement, which they both want to incorporate into a final judgment, decree and declare divorce once it is signed and finalized. Alimony. Neither party seeks alimony from each other. The parties do not have marital property. The parties do not have any outstanding joint or marital debt. I mean, damn, they only did it for 6 weeks. The marriage between the parties is irretrievably broken due to irreconcilable differences. The party can no longer live together, and there is no hope of reconciliation. Grounds and motion to seal pursuant to Superior Court Rule 21.1, attached 9/11/71, Motion for filing under seal. The parties will face public humiliation and scrutiny. Well, don't get married. The motion, so they wanted a motion to seal it like Nathan and his wife. The motion, they didn't know they were going to be on the blogs. The motion for filing a seal, the parties will face public humiliation and scrutiny that will affect their careers and cause financial harm. The harm caused way outweighs the public use interest. The parties with to keep this petition, settlement agreement, and court order sealed from the public. Plaintiff prays. Remember, you file a motion, you ask for something. This is their prayer that the court grants a total divorce from the respondent. That is to say, a divorce, a vernaculo matrimony, a separately filed settlement agreement be made the final order and judgment of the court. The court grant the 9/11/17 motion to seal attached. That plaintiff and defendant be awarded a separate non-marital property, that all relief requested herein be granted, and the plaintiff be awarded such other and further relief as this court may deem equitable and appropriate. Respectfully filed, April 5th. Can you believe it? Wow. Okay, so we got that. What's next? Hold on. Okay, so that's the complaint. Did Tamar file an answer? Uh mm. So there is a final decree. So they have a divorce. It's been decreed and declared. Okay, hold on. Girl, fast forward. Upon consideration of the case, upon evidence submitted and provided by law, the judgment of the court that a total divorce be granted. Hold on, let me let y'all see. Okay, here I am. Can you? Okay, y'all can see. Okay, y'all can see this. Oh, this is not the right page. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. Final judgment decree of divorce incorporating settlement agreement. So it filed April, granted August 30th. So this just came to pass. This was filed on the 30th, which whatever day that was. The 30th, was that Friday? Damn. Friday. No wonder she was pissed over the weekend. Upon consideration of the case, upon evidence submitted and provided by law, it is the judgment of the court that a total divorce be granted. It is to say divorce in vernaculo matrimony between the parties to the case based on the legal principles. It is hereby ordered that the marriage contracted entered into between the parties is hereby set aside from the date and is fully dissolved. Petitioner and respondent in the future shall be held and considered as separate, distinct persons, altogether unconnected by any nuptial union or civil contract whatsoever, and both shall have the right to remarry. Very important, guys, because we're looking at a bigamy case. The court further orders that the settlement agreement made between the parties dated June 24th is hereby approved and made part of the final judgment as if fully set forth here. Both parties are ordered to strictly obey all of the terms. Let's find out the terms. Hold on. So, settlement agreement. Is it in here? It should be. Agreement. Boom. I guess he didn't win his motion to have this private. Okay, let's see. Girl. Are y'all here for this? Is everybody here for this? Let's see. Yes, online the retailer said that the divorce was final this week. Okay, yes. Okay, this is the settlement. The settlement agreement. This settlement agreement made and entered into by and between Jeremy Allen Robinson, husband, and Tamar Estine Braxton, wife. Whereas husband and wife were lawfully married February 4th and have ever since been and are now husband and wife. And whereas husband and wife separated, girl, March 21st, damn, 6 weeks later, and at all times since said of separation, they have lived in a bona fide state of separation. Whereas in view of their intention to live separate and apart from each other permanently, the parties hereto are desirous of settling all financial properties. I can't read that. It's under that thing. Financial properties may be right existing between them, including all other claims each other may have against other, and have agreed upon terms and conditions for settlement of such matters and other matters herein after recited in this agreement. Whereas the parties hereto have had the opportunity to be fully and separately, independently advised of their respective rights. So basically, they're saying that they're agreeing to these things. Let's see what they. Okay. Number one, separate living. The parties may and shall. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. Whereas hereto the represent the conditions. Okay. They're just basically, these are some stipulations, but I think we get it. The parties may and shall at all times live and continue to live separate and apart. Each shall be free from interference, authority, and control over each other. Equitable division of property. Household furnishings, personal. Each party shall retain their own personal items, clothing, jewelry, toiletries, furniture, furnishings, and are deemed separate non-matrimonial property. Automobiles, each party shall retain their own automobiles. I don't know if there's anything here. Financial accounts, except as provided for herein, the parties shall each remain their own financial accounts created prior to their marriage, including but not limited to checks, savings, certificates, deposits, and other accounts. Real estate, each party shall retain their own separate. Aw, thank you, Candy Jones. I appreciate you. Each party shall retain their own separate non-matrimonial property and other assets. Any other assets not specifically addressed herein shall remain. So alimony, each party, since parties were only married 61 days. My God. Mushagar. 61 days. Tamar. You knew that ninja one, right? Neither party shall pay alimony to each other. Both parties waive any right to. But you dated him for a long time. He was in your face for a long time. He should have still had to pay something. Except as provided for herein, all debts shall be the responsibility of the party in whose name the debt exists. Attorney fees, waiver of discovery. Before executing this agreement, both parties had the opportunity to be advised by an attorney of their choice and of their respective rights under Georgia law, Georgia Civil Practice Act, to conduct formal discovery, investigation, analysis, et cetera, et cetera. Husband and wife have knowingly and voluntarily chosen to forego such discovery. Additional instruments, husband and wife shall at all times upon request be by the other party and his or her legal representative make, execute, and deliver any and all such offer and further instruments. What is that? Additional instruments. So and deliver any and all such other and further instruments as may be necessary and desirable for the purpose of giving full force and effective provisions. So maybe insurance policies, things of that nature, like life insurance, maybe investments that they've went into. Husband and wife agreed to hold each other harmless from any other contingent pending future lawsuits, litigation arising as a result of debt during the marriage. Binding effect. This agreement shall be fully binding on the parties and their heirs, legatees, executors, administrators, assigns. The party further agree this agreement may be submitted to the Gwinnett County Superior Court, and that this agreement, if approved by said court, shall become a party of any interim order. So what does Gwinnett County have to do with that? Is there anything going on in Gwinnett? Claims against the estate. So, I mean, they're really being very specific, but I don't think they have anything together. They have nothing together. And they're just basically going through all of the nothing that they have together and basically either agreeing that you have what you had when you came in. Um, Whatever is yours. And that's pretty much what I'm seeing. Voluntary execution. The parties acknowledge that they are entering into this agreement freely. Um, Independent agreement. It is hereby agreed that between the parties of the agreement shall be offered into evidence. Let's see, the entire agreement. This agreement constitutes the entire agreement. Full settlement. The provisions. So there's nothing. They're just walking away. So they signed this on June 24th. It was notarized on It was notarized on 420. Okay, no. My bad. This was signed on June 24th and it was finalized on August 30th. There's no money, there's no property, there's no nothing listed here. They basically came and left how they entered, and anything that was acquired during the marriage, I guess it's kind of like whoever's name is on it, that's who's going to have the responsibility for it. That's how I'm taking that. Um and that's it. I mean, let me see. Who filed this one? I don't think the judge ever even responded to his gag order. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, they never even acknowledged this. He filed a separate motion again, um, for this filing under the seal. Oh God. Sorry, guys. He filed another motion. Morvant is well known. So Morvant is the primary interested party. Um, he basically, this is again the him wanting the divorce to be under seal, which didn't happen. He said that he is well known and a prominent nationwide attorney. Resident is a well known celebrity. The parties were a famous couple. He needs to stop. The parties will suffer irreparable harm and reputation. If you, I mean, sir, you dragged Tamar, you embarrassed her. The parties will face undue financial burden. The parties' children and family will face public scrutiny and irreparable harm. The prejudicial effect and harm of the parties outweighs the public use and knowledge of the short lived marriage of 61 days. Um, Morvant prays for the court's order granting the seal. That didn't happen, boo boo. That did not seem to happen, or else I wouldn't be reading this right now. Order standing. Is that when the judge said, no? Let's see. I love reading court documents. I do. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. Let's see. Domestic relations standing order. Okay, we're not gonna read that. That's like the SOP when you're getting a divorce. Summons, acknowledgement, amended petition. I don't even know if the judge ever even ruled on that. I don't see anything about the judge even ruling on that motion, but clearly it didn't happen because we're pulling up the documents right now and can purchase them if we want to. Okay. Well, Tamar. 61 days. I think by the time we find out they were married, they were already divorced, right? Sir, you are not famous. You are not famous nor prominent. You do? Integrity means all. Thank you. Girl, Jesus Christmas. Okay. Girl. 61 days. I think, did they beat Britney Spears' first marriage or what? They knew that that relationship has been on the rocks for a minute. Everybody knows. And if you don't know this expression, marriage makes good relationships great and bad relationships worse. Marriage is not a band-aid. It's either going to highlight it's going to highlight either the good or the bad. If you don't really like somebody, being married to, like, did you guys hear all these be your own person, live in a bona fide state, all of these things. I mean, marriage really is serious for people who don't think it is. It's somewhere you don't want to be if you don't like that person. You don't want to have all of these legalities tied into you if you don't even love the person. And definitely if you don't like them, marriage is a trip. Okay? I do not recommend it if you're just like trying it out. It's not something to try. It's a life. It really is a life-changing situation. Anyway, you see how long these people didn't even like it. They were not in love. I don't know who loved who, but 61 days, that was something that never should have happened. So, anyway, I don't know why they didn't file for an annulment. No kids, no property, no nothing. Oopsie daisy. I don't know. Maybe they didn't qualify for it. I'm not sure, but poor Tamar. Tamar, may the force be with you, and you're gonna be okay, sis. It's gonna be all right. Yeah. Okay. 61 days. Amen. Mm. Tamar said she's a wife. Okay. Yes. I don't know why her and Vince broke up, but if it was her fault, she should, I don't even understand why her and Vince broke up, but she should have stayed with her real husband, her true, the man that gave her the baby and the man who was making all that money. Why did you leave Vince? Did Vince start smelling himself cuz he lost weight?